Hey guys, welcome back to Tremor Trails. Today I just wanted to do a quick video about a year-end review about this truck. I bought this truck December 30th, 2021, and I've had it for a year and a couple weeks now. We're actually heading into our second week of 2023 as of time of filming this, and so I wanted to do a quick overview about what my thoughts are on this truck. As you know, I've been filming for about 6 months now using this truck, and I could not love this truck more. I love everything about this truck. I've always been a Ford guy. I have owned a Chevy in my past, and I've driven in a bunch of Rams and Jeeps, but I'm a Ford guy. This is probably my 5th or 6th F-150 platform that I've been on, and by far, this is my most favorite yet. We're sitting around 35,000 miles so far, and the only issues that I've had with this truck are the recall issues. The screen would go blank at times. My reverse assist would always light up when I was trying to back up, and I had an airbag warning indicator for about a month until I took it into Ford. The problem is that there's the wiring harness that goes in the dashboard, and apparently it's too short, and sure enough, when they reinstalled the new one for me, they found that it was nicked as well when it got installed. After that, I've had no issues whatsoever with the truck. The only things I don't have on this truck is I don't have the torsion up front, I don't have the Blue Cruise, which I never wanted, and I don't have the Pro Power, I just have the smaller one. I wish I had the Pro Power now because of all the filming that we do and all the things that we're charging inside the truck. But in all fairness, that little 400 watt thing is keeping up just fine as well. It even powers my fridge while going down the road. I know there's a few people out there that have had a few issues with either their moonroof leaking or they have weird vibrations going on in the higher gears. But from what I've read in forums and from other people that have had issues, Ford has honored everything and they've got the trucks fixed. I honestly don't have a lot of complaints about this truck. The only complaints that I really had were revolving around the stock setup as far as the suspension went. I felt that the suspension was great on roads, but I felt that there was too much body roll, and out on trails the compression or the rebound, if you will, was too much, where the truck would always come down and tend to body slam itself on the bump stops, which actually caused damage on some of the first trails I ever did to my running boards. If you look up under my running boards, they are completely bent and all dinged up because that truck was coming down compressing so far. Also, washboards to me were always like driving on ice, even at slow speeds. The back end would just always tend to kick out. No matter if I had lockers on, had lockers off, it didn't matter what mode I tried to put the truck in, the back end just always seemed too loose to me. But other than that, that was really my only complaints. The rake never bothered me on this truck. After driving the truck for several thousand miles, the back end actually sat down, and it wasn't as dramatic as it was when we first bought it. So for you guys that are all nervous about the rake, just drive your truck, and it's probably going to level itself out a little bit. It's going to have some rake in it, but of course it's just not going to be as drastic as what it was when you first bought it. Just drive the thing, enjoy it. As far as the mods go, I did lots of videos about them, and you can dive into those videos if you want. But essentially what I did this year is I started out with the Retrax, and I had to go to the Retrax Pro, which was the XR. I got that installed. Then we went and got our rooftop tent, which I wouldn't really call a modification. But on top of that, we had to have the Yakimas to hold the rooftop tent. Those were temporary. And then we finally went to our UpTop Overland bed rack that I couldn't be more happy with. We put the HaloLifts setup on it. That's the mountain package. We did the 2.5s, was actually the size of the actual shocks themselves. You can get the 2.0s. The 2.5s are going to be a little bit more stiff, but they're going to carry a lot more weight, and they're going to take a bigger beating out there on the trails. I've done a few things in ForeScan. I got rid of the seatbelt beep. I got rid of the double horn honk. And I've messed with a few other things like the glare-free headlights and stuff like that. Of course, I got my Lasfit floor mats. If you guys aren't familiar with those things, check them out. They're just like WeatherTech, but I like the compound they use. It's all laser fit, and it covers a very large area of your floor mat space. Super easy to clean and all that stuff. Of course, we wrapped the truck over there at Artworks Unlimited up in Colorado. These guys knocked it out of the park. We put clear bra on the right side of the truck, and we put ceramic coat on the left side of the truck. That's an experiment that I'm working with that I hope to give you results in later in the year. Under the truck, I got some armor over my transmission, which is an RCI plate, keeping that transmission safe and protected. After that, we upgraded the tires to 35 12.5. They're the Nitto Recon Grapplers. Can't wait to get these out on the trail again. I really love these tires. Everything's working well. Other than that, I think that's about it for the mods. I'm looking forward to finally getting my bumper installed this year. I'm looking forward to getting my dual battery system, and I'm looking to put something in the back of the truck for a kitchen because we go out so often now that this hobby has become an obsession and we're loving it. All in all, if you're looking at the F-150 Tremor as a platform for overlanding, off-roading, or just driving around town and getting off on some off-road trails every now and then, I highly recommend it. I've had zero complaints so far with the truck. The truck continues to perform. The 3.5 is perfect for this truck in my opinion. The torque is great. It's geared great. The transfer case is awesome. I wish I had some negative things to tell you guys, but I don't. My only negatives were the stock suspension with the rear end and the recalls that they already took care of. I couldn't speak more highly about this truck, and I look forward to seeing what 2023 brings us. If you're interested in off-road trails, overlanding trails, wheeling trails, and stuff based all around the F-150 Tremor, follow along this year on our journey as we continue to get out into America and show you guys some cool full-size off-road trails. Thank you guys so much that have already subscribed. Thanks for following along on this journey, and here's to a brand new year. We hope to see you guys out there on the trails. Bye.